All right, finally, I have visited Regina Caeli in respect of that high tension wire that passed through that club street. So many times we have been sold that the high tension wire cannot allow the construction of an overpass across in Onitsha Expressway to the other side to have a very easy access to on the other side of Oka. So, but what I saw today proves otherwise. Yes, proves otherwise because earlier on I've had it in mind that I must make out time to look at these things critically. Sometimes people claim some things, but when you take your time to assess that thing, it becomes otherwise. Now we are going to look at this place critically. This is the overhead high tension wire across the Club Street. This is Club Street in Oka. So, but we are going to move down from here to the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway. And from the assessment of this place, the distance from here, where the high tension wire is, to the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway is nothing less than 200 meters or more. So the idea that there is a high tension wire here, because of that, there will be no overpass. That idea does not hold waters because I have visited the place and I have assessed it. And what I see here is very clear that the distance itself, even if there is an overpass, it will give a gap, a big gap from the real dropping of that overpass to the high tension. And this is the real situation on ground concerning this Regina Caeli. So now it has been sorted out that an overpass can be here comfortably. Just look at the gap. You see where we are moving down. They just imagine the distance. We are still moving down to that expressway. And after, we are going to visit the overpass construction going on at Ifite. And that original design of overpass, that is the 3D picture that we saw of that overpass, will best fit in here. Let me tell you why it will best fit in here, because vehicles can move from the expressway into the inner roads comfortably. Already vehicles are moving from the express inside the inner roads, but that of Ifite, it is not possible. It was not designed to have such a access road, but here the access road is beautiful. Vehicles can drop down from inside inner road and enter the expressway if you don't want to cross over using the overpass. What a beautiful setting if the government decides to carry it on. And this idea of having electricity poles, that's electricity poles hanging carelessly here and there, I don't really fancy that thing. If possible, if those things can be removed, you'll see how beautiful our streets can be. It is not a big deal if government can decide to, channel all electric poles, use armored cable underground. That place will become very neat, and the sight of wires hanging here and there makes our environment looks very dirty. And that of a high tension wire, yes, probably they never thought that Oka can be that what it is today. So there may be need to reconstruct that high tension wire. I learned that usually they can reconstruct it and rechannel it, you know, to give way for development, because building close to those high tension wires is not good. It has some side effects health wise. So we are right there at Ifite Awka Overpass. This is the step. Your step is still there, but I like to say my own very plainly. You see this step? This step ought to have been double of this. This one is very tiny. Honestly, two people cannot pass here comfortably. Honestly speaking, they had to double that step if they really want to get it, what is supposed to be. Yes, honestly, I know that people can be moving across the overpass because there is a pedestrian walkway by both sides of the overpass. So, but anything worth doing is worth doing well. That staircase is too narrow. And probably when they are done with the staircase, they need to fashion out what they will use for the handrails. This time of iron condemned people, you know what they would do to that place if they use something that is attractive to them. So, but I believe that they know what to do by the time they are done to put a good handrail that will not be attractive to these iron condemned people. And the staircase there is not, or the step rather, is not to encourage people to cross through the expressway. No. The step is only there for people, probably you are walking from that side, want to climb up, you just follow it and climb up. Or if you want to drop down and take your vehicle, as in bus or commercial vehicle, wherever you are going, you will just drop down and follow it. Not for people crossing the expressway. Hmm. Because I know our people, they are used to crossing the expressway, though you don't blame them so much. Where government does not make provision for them, they will use the easy way. The normal thing to do there, anywhere there is high movement of people across the expressway, the government supposed to build a pedestrian bridge, just like we have at Unizik temporary site. That is the standard. So, but this overpass now has served two purposes: serving as a pedestrian bridge and also an overpass for vehicles crossing from the other side to the other side. So, two stones have been used to kill, you know. Did I say two stones have been used to kill one bird? So, they've used one stone to kill two birds. That is the thing. And the government can also make similar achievements at Regina Caeli. The traffic at Regina Caeli is even more. Traffic, I mean, vehicular traffic, I mean, human traffic, pedestrian crossing from one side to the other side is even more at Regina Caeli. So if government can do that same overpass there at Regina Caeli, it's going to serve as a pedestrian bridge and also an overpass. And that of a Regina will be the best overpass because vehicle will move from the expressway into that street and from inside street into the expressway comfortably and also provide people access to move from one side to the other side, referring to the pedestrians crossing that area. So, viewers, this project is being handled by Geld Construction Company. Geld has so many projects given to them in Anambra State, of which they are now handling it. Some they have finished, and some they are still on them. Then this project also was given together with Ifite Road, Government House Road Construction, and the overpass itself. Though I started with the overpass, that was how this project was awarded. Yes, as we can see, the major work has been done. Once the foundation done, hanging of the bin done, just forget it. Shortly, you'll see vehicles crossing over it. What I mean is that shortly is going to be concluded. The major thing have already been done and they are all in place. It's remaining to wrap it up and open it up to traffic to start using them. And one other thing I want to add in terms of having an overpass at Regina Caeli, that is, if government decide to have one there, of which nothing can stop having an overpass there, is going to be a very good one, and it will be more beneficial than this one here. So what I want to add there is that if they decided to do it, there is need to make it a double lane overpass. Not like this. This one is single lane. But if they decide to have at Regina Caeli, let them try as much as possible to make it a double lane overpass with pedestrian bridges as a pedestrian crossings at both sides. Yes, that is what I remembered, and I said, let me add it to what I have said concerning having an overpass at that Regina Caeli. Well, let's watch and see, because that area has a very big space that can accommodate double lane overpass comfortably, along that axis of road. So let's see how it's going to be in case government may decide to have one at that place, of which it is strongly, recommended that the government should construct one at that site to ease up traffic and crossing from one side to the other side by vehicles and pedestrians along that axis of road.